Bikini, Jordan Brannon. Man, she's getting better and better and better. The conditioning is there, the fullness is there. Jamie DeBernard doing a great job with her. The key question is, can we start moving in into that top 6, top 7 at the Olympia? I believe she can. I'm excited to see what she's going to do.
My leg just doesn't want to move right now, literally. Damn, my legs are dead. Fuck you, Joe. Good morning. It is 6 a.m. I woke up at 5:30. I'm going to the gym right now to train glutes. I haven't trained this early since my first 2 preps.
Going down.
I am training this early for 2 reasons. Number 1, I have body work with Kristen today at 9, and I haven't seen her in 4.5 weeks, so I know it's going to be brutal, and I'm not going to want to train after.
3, 1.
Ma'am. And then the second reason is the waste management golf tournament is this weekend in Scottsdale. And traffic here is insane right now during the day. So like getting to the gym takes an extra 15 to 20 minutes than normal. So I'm just gonna get up early and get it done for today. So see you guys there. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful sight for Scottsdale right now. Traffic that is moving, which is one of the reasons why I am going to the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Gold chains, tiger stripes, feel the bite. Money long skyscraper high, touch the sky. Speed racing Lambo, color peacock pride. On the top floor, high like city lights. Pour the Henny ice bucket, diamonds in the fridge. Cruising Main Street, blacked out, smoking on that bridge. Rolex, tick-tock, no time for small talk. Bouncing on beats, earthquake with the sidewalk. Flex my stats from the paper to the racks. Catch me in the club, throwing bills, throwing back. Melodies, trap, bouncing heads, keep it intact. All the players in the house, put your hands to the max. Versace suit, boardroom, signing deals in the breeze.
Okay, just got done at the gym. That was my GM music at 5:30 in the morning. Anyway, yeah, done. I haven't trained that early. I just made a post on Instagram since like 2020. Those are the days, man. I used to get up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, go to the gym, do my 1 to 2 hours of cardio, depending on where I was at in my season. I would train athletes, train clients, train my classes at the gym, and then I would train at like 9 o'clock. Sometimes I would get in there, depending on how much cardio I did, and I would bust out cardio and training all at once before I even started my day. So that was kind of nostalgic and a different experience about training with food. I don't miss those days at all. Okay, so I'm gonna go back at 7:19 now. I have a posing call at 8, 40 minutes of cardio. So my goal is to get back to the house, get right on cardio, take my call on cardio, and then I have Kristen at 9, so that will give me about 30 minutes to regroup before I see her. So busy day today, very, very busy day with work too. So yeah, here we go.
Holy shit, you are so teeny tiny.
Last night I was like in the middle of it, my weight not dropping and stuff.
I'm gonna do a tiny bit in 2 hours just because I see your block right there, the distal colon. Okay, and then flip. That's the picture from the back.
Your glutes are freaking massive.
They're huge. I'm gonna do a little bit more to this one. Just pull that spot out while this one comes here. Just a little more. It's almost like this whole thing is just slightly that way. I'm gonna start here. We're gonna start you laying on your back. I'm gonna clean from here up into Kiwo over to this side. And the videos are so cool.
Yes.
You're doing a really good job. Actually, like not being you're like, I'm picking this up as a side gig, right?
It's been so fun. Well, it's cool because it's like you just get to hang out with your best friend all day.
Exactly.
You know, like.
We're here, you're just vibing with your friends.
We're just doing our thing.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And we have a really good group right now where we train together, come over, move it, like, so we're just in such a good rhythm.
There's a flow.
Exactly.
How's training been feeling?
Really, really good.
That's
Her and I have
it.
been having
You
some
guys look
amazing sessions. Yeah. Like the training intensity hasn't faltered at all this prep, which is crazy.
walking. I'm too hot to handle, yeah, I'm the luck. Dripping in gold.
Prep update. Okay, when did I check in? Yesterday. I checked in yesterday with Jamie. My weight is kind of sticking at 125. I finally got body work done with Kristen on Wednesday and feel so much better. I was able to really open up my back, and then I'm super happy with my check-in photos yesterday because I was able to actually get my lats open. According to Jamie, we're right where we need to be right now. We don't want to be any tighter. We're just kind of cruising right now. We're gonna get a refeed this weekend, check in on Sunday morning, and then assess from there. We have a really busy weekend this weekend with the Body Fusion Coaches Summit and Athlete Summit, so I'm gonna be running around like a maniac. Something that was a shocker is she gave me 2 full days off of training and cardio. So tomorrow and Sunday, I do not have to train, I do not have to do cardio, just to kind of give my body a little bit of rest before we make the final push into the Arnold. But as of right now, we're kind of right where we need to be. So we're just gonna cruise and then hopefully start filling out and increasing food and dropping cardio going into the Olympia. But as of today, we are 21 days out. But yes, feeling good, feeling excited, and let's roll.
Everybody, I am Coach Jordan. Thank you. I have been with the team since 2020, and I have been coaching for about 3 years. Volunteer, nobody else. And I called her right away because everybody else was busy backstage. I was like, why am I not on stage this week? I know, that was so exciting.
Great, you do a great job.
Well, you were the team J Patch for showing up. Giving you guys international lower shift into that. I know when I look back at
Building up, literally 4-minute walk.
so that would be dangerous.
I mean, I don't need that. But it's so nice. You want to hang out, and it's like,
It's okay to say no if you don't.
I feel like as long as it's painful.
That's your lats rest. That's what the feeling needs to be. And then back to me. Yep, so she was just like this. Some pressure for that too, to kind of almost, and it was just slapping. She took the knee off the leg. That's how you bring that in, and that's tension, mechanical tension, right? Think about your muscles are shoestring. We want that shoestring being on the more that you exactly. And that's not. There you go. Went from the upper glute. There you go. And I want to see you try to rotate your toes out a little bit. And then she came out, she was like, glutes.
But this athlete, and I'm gonna say athlete, yes, as a coach, she's completely thrived, but even as an athlete, she has done things that we have never seen before. Literally 4 Olympia qualifications in 2.5 years. She had her best year of coaching ever, and was doing her birthday. Woo!
Right, you guys, so it was an incredibly busy but successful weekend. We had the FitBody Fusion Athlete and Coaches Summit. So basically the way the weekend goes is Friday night, we have kind of like a welcome reception. So all of the coaches are getting into town, so a good time to see each other, connect, and then we kind of do like a team building exercise. And then Saturday was all day long for the athletes, and we had I think somewhere close to like 130 athletes that came to the summit, which is absolutely incredible. So people flew out to Arizona. We were able to do a good amount of education. Drew did an talk on training, and we had all of our sponsors there: Toxic Angel Bikinis, Global Formulas, so many amazing sponsors. And then after the summit that night, we did our coaches banquet, and this is where several awards are given out. So some of them are the FitBody Fusion necklaces. So for our newer coaches who just joined the team who have 25 athletes, they received their necklace. There are some awards that are based off of, pro cards and, success throughout the year, roster growth, etc. I'm super proud of Adair because she got the largest amount of roster growth last year, and I have seen her work so hard towards that. She actually told us when we were driving back home that night that last year she saw one of our coaches obviously receive that award, and she told herself, like, I want to get that award next year, and she did. So such like a really good moment to celebrate each other and how much this team has grown. There are 4 other awards that are given as well that the coaches vote on, and I did receive the most inspirational. I was shocked. I was very shocked, and I do feel like it's even more meaningful that the team voted on that. So I do feel super honored that I was able to receive that award. I did have a really good year last year as a coach and as an athlete, and I'm just excited to continue the momentum. So what a great start to this year. It definitely motivates me to continue, just keep showing up, being the best coach that I can be, keep educating myself, keep evolving, keep helping my athletes. And then, as far as being an athlete, obviously keeping to do my best. That's the best that I can do. So anyway, thank you to all the FitBody Fusion coaches. I couldn't be happier, more proud, more honored. Obviously to Jamie and Greg for this amazing company that we all get to be a part of. And my heart is just so full from the weekend. So I hope you guys enjoy the little snippets of the summit and just getting a little bit more of the behind the scenes of me and me as a coach. What I do love is that each episode so far has really been, a snippet of kind of like, the details of my life and the things that I do. And this episode was so highly based on, my coaching and, being with my athletes. I think I ended up having 6 or 7 girls that came in person from Team J. So it was so great to see them and do in-person check-ins with them and connect with them. And it just really does set us on the right foot for the rest of the year. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode, guys. This is episode 6, and we will see you on the next one. All right, so something that I wanted to address in this week's video was last week at the end of week's 5 video, right? Week's 5 video, doesn't matter, but if you're not sure, go back to that video. I did a Q&A, and somebody asked me basically what my ultimate goal was with competing in my career. And something that I mentioned as the response to that question was that I was very realistic with myself that because of my genetics, I will more than likely never win an Olympia. And then I've seen comments and people reach out to me asking, what do you mean by that? And I'm absolutely flattered, by the way. I'm taken aback by literally how many of you reached out and said that, and basically saying that I'm selling myself short. And you know what, guys? Maybe I am. But I did want to address what I meant by that. So what I mean by my genetics being a holdup for eventually winning an Olympia title one day is my glute hamstring tie-ins. They are extremely short and stubby, and it's very hard to get them to show and have a wow factor. Now, I will say this as a caveat. Obviously, I am stepping on stage at the Arnold with a brand new physique. I have never looked like this. This is the most dense my glutes have ever been. My tie-ins have significantly grown density and their thickness. So I do not know what this season is going to bring, but in years past, that has been my limiting factor. I have to get so lean in order for my glute hamstring tie-ins to show that my front, I'm always told like shape's amazing, shape's incredible, shape is 100% bikini, but it's too lean. And then the back is perfect, because in order to get the back perfect, conditioning wise, I have to get so lean in order to show the tie-ins. So the ultimate goal has always been to grow enough glute hamstring tie-in density that I do not have to get as lean on the front side, so I don't look as just hard and vascular. So this season, I know we're going to be able to bring that just based on how I'm looking right now today and the improvements that we've made. So I guess all of that to say, before this season, I was very confident that I would never win an Olympia for that reason. I can't step on stage looking peeled in the front, 8 out of 10 in the back and expect to win an Olympia. We also have to remember the Olympia is the Super Bowl of our sport. You have to be perfect. I would also argue that you could pretty much shake up that top 3 at the Olympia every single year and make an argument for any single one of those girls winning. We could also make the same argument for the top 10 to 15 at the Olympia. It is literally splitting hairs at that point. So you have to be 100%. So I did want to address that. That's what that means. It's my glute hamstring tie-ins and how short and stubby they are, and the difficulty it's been in the past in order to get them to look correct, but also being able to balance the front. It was impossible. It's very hard to do. So I am very open-minded to all possibilities of my career. Obviously I would not be still continuing to do this if I thought that moving up or getting better was not an option, right? What's the fun in that? So I'm open-minded to any opportunities, and honestly, I'm just here to keep improving and keep setting those goals for myself that I think are realistic. And if I don't hit those goals, okay, then I learn to pivot and make a choice from there. And if I do hit those goals and they need to be bigger goals, well, great, I'll adjust then too. It's just so cool that we're even having this conversation. It's really, really cool. And I appreciate you guys so much for believing in me, like seeing those comments and, basically people saying like, I don't understand why she says that. She looks great. I think she's selling herself short. Like, that means everything to me. And you know what? Maybe I am. Like I said, maybe I am. We all as athletes have to protect ourselves mentally too, right? Like, we have to be able to keep ourselves in line so that we can handle disappointments, because we know they're going to come with competing, especially in bikini. But we also have to set goals so that we can continue to stay motivated and disciplined. So I appreciate your guys's, thought behind that for sure. It means a lot to me. And I hope that clears up any confusion of where I was at when I said that.